Greetings and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. Oh, Whiplash, what is it now?
Skeletor, we haven't put the lights on yet.
What?
We haven't put the lights on yet. You started a bit early.
Well, it's not my fault. Don't blame me, you idiot. Go and put the lights on.
Yes, Skeletor.
What do I pay you for?
Skeletor, you don't pay me.
I know, it was a rhetorical question. Get out of my sight before I beat you. And put those bloody lights on. I'm surrounded by half-wits. Greetings, I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. Let's get straight into it. SwoomySwoom asks, how are you? I'm very well, thank you for asking. I'm in a very good mood today. This morning I gave Beastman a thorough beating for no reason other than my own enjoyment, and it made him cry. This was an excellent start to my day. This afternoon, Monkey Boy slipped and fell down the stairs, which pleased me immensely. I have also spent some time playing with Monkey Boy's cat, Ewok. I enjoy doing that. I have also recently done a very substantial poo, and this evening I plan to watch Fright Night, so today has been a good day. How are you, SwoomySwoom? GerardO'connor has 4 questions for me. Number 1. How did one such as yourself become so familiar with Donkey Kong? Well, we were both on the same swimming team from 1981 to 1983. I saw his penis in the changing room. Not by itself, you understand. It was hanging from his body in the usual location. Number 2. Has there been any Motu video games in which you featured? If so, you did not deserve such an honour. Well, Gerard, I am aware of a Motu game on the NES, but have never played it. I can only assume I was featured, but cannot confirm this, I'm afraid. Number 3. Are you in favour of Xbox, PlayStation, or more of a fan of vintage consoles? Well, I do like Xbox and PlayStation, but to be honest, the controllers have so many buttons that I get confused. I am a big fan of the Sega Genesis console, but I think my favourite games console is the Sega Master System. My favourite handheld is the Sega Game Gear. And question 4. How would you handle it if Hordak or even any of your minions decided to start their own YouTube channels? Would it cut you to the bone, you being so soft and all? Well, that wouldn't bother me. If Hordak started a channel, it would be shit. And as for my minions, I don't think that's on the cards. Merman is camera shy, Beastman is too stupid, and Evil Lynn dislikes computers. Trapjaw has his own gardening business, which takes up his time. And Whiplash is a production assistant on this channel. Stinkor and Webstore have been discussing the idea of doing a podcast, but this is pie in the sky. Faker is currently broken, and all the others are far too boring. Thanks for the questions, Gerard. StephenGray writes, considering that Etheria looked very pretty and flowery in the She-Ra cartoon, whilst Eternia resembled an apocalyptic wasteland, do you think it would be a good idea to allow the evil horde to take over for a while, just to tidy the place up a bit? Afterwards, you and He-Man could stage a coup, overthrow Hordak, and then go on with your squabbles as usual, just in a much nicer environment. Hordak would never know he'd been conned into taking what amounted to a glorified cleaning job. I'm basing this question on the vague memory of the Horde being in charge on Etheria, but I might be mistaken. Hope you're well, Skeletor. Have a fiendish week. Well, Thank you for your question, Stephen. And yes, you are correct. The Horde are in charge on Etheria, but no, I do not wish Eternia to be made more pleasant. If anything, we need more litter and dog poo around the place. I do, however, like the idea of sticking it to Hordak, so I will write an email to He-Man and see if he would be open to the suggestion. I will copy She-Ra onto the email. Thanks for the idea, Stephen. Kat asked 17 questions, which gave me a migraine. Here are just some of them. Again, these will be quickfire. Number 1. What do you think of ASMR? I hate it. Number 2. Would you ever join forces with another villain, and if so, who would it be? Yes, Venger from Dungeons and Dragons. But if he was busy, then Texas Pete from Super Ted, or Megatron, even though Megatron owes me £7. Number 3. Do you ever catch a cold? Yes, and the snot just falls out of the hole where my nose used to be. Number 4. Are you an immortal demon? No. Number 5. Do you like Halloween? The film? Yes. October the 31st? Very much so. Number 6. Is there anything you like about having a skull for a face? Yes, I never get spots or pimples. Number 7. What pisses you off the most? Well, modern pop music, long queues, and Beastman, even though he is my favourite minion. Number 8. Do you curse? Yes, fucking tits piss wank bastard. Happy now? Number 9. How do you even eat? With my mouth, usually with cutlery. That'll do for now, Kat. Thanks for all your questions. LordMalvada has 5 questions. Number 1. Is there a gift shop in Snake Mountain? If so, what does it sell? Yes, there is a small gift shop in one of the upper levels, and it sells branded items as you would expect. Hats, t-shirts, mugs, stationery, postcards and such. We have some nice Beastman plushies and some lovely woolly scarves knitted by Webstore. Stinkor sells a range of awful colognes which are absolutely horrendous, and Evil Lynn has a line of provocative knickers. Question 2. If you had to form the A-team from your minions, who would you pick for each role? Well, I would be Hannibal, because I'm a knob. Trapjaw would be Face, because he's good with the ladies. Beastman would be B.A., because he's grumpy and strong. Whiplash would be Murdoch, because he's a twat and he has a long tail. Question 3. You're now a superhero with an unlikely power. Is it the ability to shoot meatballs out of your nostrils, or the power to create force fields, but only around ants? Well, I don't actually have any nostrils, so I assume this is a trick question. No matter, I would have chosen force fields around ants anyway. Imagine their frustration when they couldn't pick up leaves and twigs. Up yours, ants! Question 4. What's something that doesn't smell great, but you keep wanting to smell it anyway? Well, permanent marker pens would fit into this category, as would boiling tar. Before it became prohibited, creosote was always one of my favourites. However, top of my list would be Monkey Boy's farts. They really are most enjoyable. And question number 5. Why is the word for a fear of long words, hippopotamonstrosis so long? Well, I have no idea, but I suspect you just wanted me to say hippopotamonstrosusquipedaliophobia. Well, I shall not give you this satisfaction, you shit. And thanks for your questions, Lord Malvada. And thanks for your questions, everybody. That's the end of the episode. If you liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up. And do share the video with your minions. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave any questions for next time in the comments below. Right, I'm off to eat shortbread and watch Jaws. See you later. Bye!